I saw this video of a fellow Gen Xer asking other Gen Xers to show up for her and back her up on this, and then she said what she said. And yes, I remember this, and it got me thinking. I wonder how many of the younger people have never experienced this. I'm wondering if there was a period where the millennials experienced this, but I doubt Gen Z has ever experienced this. And it's nothing huge, but I mean, it did make a difference back in the day.
Hey Gen X, can you show up for me right now, and can you attest to the fact that they did used to give out boxes when you went shopping for clothes during Christmas?
Yep.
Right? They'd say, you want a box? Do you want some tissue? I was like, just for fun, I asked right now at JCPenney's, do you guys have a box? And she looked at me like, what do you mean? I'm like, like a box to wrap it. And she's like, a gift box? Like I had asked her for like a pony. So tell me in the comments.
Yes, that was absolutely a thing. Now, Gen Z, millennial, you tell me, like, did any of you guys get to experience that? You go to a store to buy a nice shirt for your father or a dress for your mom for Christmas. Let's just say, for example, they would give you the box to put it in. You know how today we buy, and we get a million of them at Christmas time. You get a box of boxes, and they have a handful of the biggest box, and then a handful of what they call shirt size boxes, and then a handful of the smallest boxes, and they got a top and a bottom that match each other perfectly, and then you buy a package of tissue paper separately, right? No, back in the day, you went to JCPenney, Sears. I don't know if they did it at Kmart or whatever, but they gave you a box. And not only did they give you a box, it was a good box. It was solid. It wasn't like the boxes you get when you get that box of boxes, where both sides are exactly the same. My wife Renee was talking about this morning. When you put the top on the bottom of the gift box that they gave you, like it didn't go all the way down flush. It sat up a little bit. It was a little decorative. Maybe their company logo was stamped or somehow put into it, so that in many cases you didn't even have to put wrapping paper. Back in the day, you could just do ribbons and bows. But yeah, you always got a box when you went shopping for clothes at Christmas time. You bought clothes, they gave you boxes and tissue paper to wrap it in. Now, you buy clothes, then you go to the next store and you buy a box of boxes. And then you never need all of them little fucking boxes, right? You never need those. You never have enough of the middle ones. You're usually one or two shy on the big fuckers, and you're long on them tiny little fuckers. So then you got to go get another box of box because you need one more big one, or you need two more shirt boxes. And now you got a fuck ton of them little boxes. And then you go into the next year with a fuck ton of boxes, but you got to buy more boxes because you got more Christmas presents. And if you do that over the course of a couple of years, before you know it, you have enough of them tiny little fuckers that you could open up your own tiny little box store. Stores, you could just go back to giving us the boxes. Those were the glory days. That was in some stores, they'd even wrap the fucking present for you.